Hey everybody. So you see the thing on the screen. The thing on the screen. They need a chance. It's too many of them locked up. Not in this case. How the hell did he only was sentenced to a year and gets out, what, a month or less? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. And why is he on the screen? Where's the cutie pie? Her life is cut short. Why?
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ginger Gaston. I'm Matt Austin. We also learned today that murder weapon was a 12-inch knife. Sheriff John Mina says 13-year-old Rose Dieujuste was walking from her apartment to visit a friend in the same complex when she was grabbed. Deputies found her half naked and barely alive inside a utility closet. That was back on the 4th of July at the complex.
And think. So this is the second time. Too dumb to stay free. That's why, as I said before, we discussed it on Patreon. A many mammy will cause a black woman to die. You think? Oh, gotta fight for him, give him a chance. And they get chance after chance after chance. Too dumb to stay free. 13, you just can't walk to her friends. At this point, we're going to have to be more protective of our children, especially the daughters, because the hatred for women is real. The hatred for women, for females, is real. 13 years old. She died at the hands of the Klan? No, a self-hating black man. As that judge says, a male judge, by the way, if you want to be specific, a black male judge, it's an epidemic. Crimes against women. You think? At this point, we cannot allow girls just to walk down the street a few blocks to a friend's house. No, we will drive you there as a parent, walk with you. If not, please stay inside. Because guess what? Keep dealing with these fools, we'll be an endangered species. Walking, can you imagine? And she noticed that he was following her. You saw who did it, not the first time. Another victim. I hope this time he gets life.
Along Rio Grande Avenue, just south of Texas Avenue near Pine Lock Elementary School. Rose sadly died at the hospital. Deputies now say their suspect was seen following Rose when they looked at surveillance video. Video they released earlier this week shows him walking through that same complex. They say tips from the video led them to arrest 28-year-old Jeremy Dieujuste. Now, we first told you about him last night at 11. Today, detectives revealed they also have video of him buying the murder weapon at a nearby store. Sheriff Mina says Dieujuste attacked another girl around the same age in the same area just a few years ago. News 6's Troy Campbell.
Now, hold on. Whoa. Where was the alert? Because I'm kind of wondering if they're, in the vicinity of a school, he should have been on some kind of alert. Not to be near children. We have to pay more attention to this. Oh, yes, indeed. And it makes me wonder, okay, so how did he get a lease? Was he living there in that apartment complex? How did he get a lease if he was living there in the area? It also makes me wonder, is it possible? They haven't mentioned anything about him having a job or working someplace. Is it possible? First thing hit my mind is, normally they'll have, like, you can go check on your local on a website and they can say, hey, there's one of these creatures in the area, people that harm children. They've, served time or been arrested, for messing with children, harming children. There's normally like a list and alert, and you can find out, hey, in this area. So I want to find out. I'm wondering if he lived in this same apartment complex. Or is it possible he stayed with somebody? And you know who normally, when he stay with somebody, you know who normally is. It's probably a female. Did you stay with your mama? As from getting it right, Brown Foxy said when I was first doing these videos on the channel, these kind of heathens, they will make it harder for some black women to get a lease. And that's why some places, they'll ask, okay, anyone that's going to be coming, because they already know the drill. And this can be applicable to anybody, but I'm talking about my community. They already know the drill. The black woman, she goes and presents herself, and she's employed, and she gets the place, okay? And only her name is on the lease, and she moves in, and then the next thing you know, she brings in her old dust bucket boo, because he can't find another place to stay. And then while she's at work, after she moves in, next thing you know, problems begin. I've heard some people say, "Oh, why are they asking that? What? Why the hell you think?" They know the MO. Yeah, go ahead and get her. She'll go ahead and get the lease going. Then she'll move in, and then give it 2 weeks or so later, he'll just come in with his duffel bag or his trash bag. Okay, then he'll come in later. The next thing you know, you're gonna find somebody with some loud music, maybe hanging out on the balcony, maybe watching or stalking and staring at folks in the pool, maybe just walking around. He might bring some of his old no count friends around, and then next thing you know, the office starts getting phone calls. So he should be on the PEDO list. And I'm hoping his resident is not in proximity to a school. If he's on the PEDO list, I hope they find out if he's staying with somebody. That person needs to be evicted by the community. They should be evicted. They should be evicted. A constant. Oh, well, that's my son. Don't nobody give a damn. The child is gone. That's how the crime can continue, because people, they'll protect their own, and that's in all nationalities. Becky Boo, she had her son. He committed a crime. Oh, they were rich. Uh-oh, he's on the news. The kid with the red hair. A woman has been stabbed, and she described him. Somebody called the police saying, hey, he's running through this uh like a mini mall center through where fast food is, and looking at people's cars. Someone called the police. Uh-oh, a woman was stabbed. She almost died. Stabbed multiple times. It's a skinny white kid with the red hair. It's on the news. What did his mother do? She didn't turn him in. Happened to have another residence. Went and got that old diabolical dust bucket teenage redhead a haircut, done took all that redhead hair off. We're gonna go stay over here. What was she doing? Protecting her son. I'm just so glad that her relative gave him up. Thank you. They probably never would have found him. A relative saw him on the news, and when they showed up after the wedding, she already saw him on the news. And then to see all his hair shaved off, she did the right thing and called the police and turned him in. Did the right thing. What was Becky mama doing? Save my son. I'm so glad they found that thing. And she should be charged with aiding and abetting. A woman could have died. The woman was stabbed multiple times, y'all. He broke into her house. A wealthy kid. He was just to be evil. I think he robbed or something. I think he wanted to kill somebody. Stabbed her multiple times. Multiple times. Hell, she got scars. Years later, they showed her still got scars. But Becky, I'm gonna protect my son. He gonna need protection where he's going. So people like that, they should be charged with aiding and abetting. School is out. It's the summer. If you have daughters, especially if it's a single family home, there won't be any going out. who's coming in. You need to have cameras inside the home. Oh, and she bringing her teenage brother. No, she's not. Do we know him? They're not coming. I'm gonna go over there. It's gonna be with an escort. And wherever house you're going to, we shall be meeting them. It will be with an escort. Not gonna be, well, it's just 2 blocks. If someone can't take you, or other brother, somebody walking with you. This is where we are, people, to ensure the safety of our girls. The hatred for women is real. I wish they could give him the chair. He needs life in prison. Next time when I go to jury duty, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be quiet. I want to keep my mouth shut on jury duty. And if it's a case like this, because I was on one that was similar, the person didn't die. It was about some kids. So when I made my statement, the defense excused me. Yeah. So next time it's gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna be the holdout. I got time. So listen to me learn. Oh, she's 17, 15. No, our girls are precious. Talk about precious cargo. Our kids are precious. They need to go with an escort, not go at all. Oh, Mom, you won't let me do anything, Mama. Mama, I want to go. Little Kiki's there. Well, I'm not little Kiki's family, but I'm yours. It's just not safe. And he followed her. So things like this here, we just have to, I think, look at it as a teachable moment. We got to protect our girls at all costs. No, even well, they're going to an apartment that I need to watch and see. We have got to protect our girls. Does these bring drama? They hate women. They bring heartache and trauma. They bring death. We don't know what she could have been. So she's gone, but this thing is still here. 3 hots in a cot. Man, I wish you would have made a false move and then the police make a mistake. I wish that would have happened. They could have made a mistake. But, well, it didn't. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Again, it's going to be a long, hot summer. People are making moves. Some good, some bad. We've got to try and keep the children safe. And in the BC, the femicide is at an alarming rate. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.